Once upon a time, in a peaceful little village, there lived a lonely boy who had lost both his parents. Though his life lacked love and warmth, beside his small house stood a large apple tree, its wide canopy casting shade over the yard. That apple tree was not just a shelter from the sun. It became his closest friend during a childhood filled with solitude. Every day, the boy would come to play, talk, and laugh with the tree. It became his little warm world, a haven from loneliness. His childhood was bound to that great tree. Each day, he would run outside, climb its sturdy branches, and pick the ripe apples to eat. When tired, he would lie beneath the shade, drifting to sleep to the sound of rustling leaves and the soft scent of the tree. The apple tree spread its branches like open arms, gently swaying as if to lull him. Between the boy and the tree, no words were needed. Their bond was deep and unspoken, as close as family. The tree eagerly awaited him every day, delighted whenever he came near, and quietly saddened when he did not. To the tree, the boy was not just a little friend. It loved him as its own child, protecting and waiting for him through the tender years of youth. Time passed, and the boy grew up. Life became busier and heavier with responsibilities, and he no longer came to play beside the tree. Still, the apple tree remained, waiting silently, longing for the little friend it once knew. One day, the boy returned, but he no longer wore the carefree smile of his youth. His face was weighed down with worry and thought. The tree rejoiced at his return, but the boy sighed deeply and said, "I need money to buy a house and start a new life." The tree fell silent, but still listened gently. Because of the tree, just having him return was enough to warm its aging heart. Hearing the boy's need, the apple tree paused for a moment, then softly said, "I don't have money, but you can pick all my apples and sell them. That should help you." The boy's eyes lit up. He quickly climbed the tree and picked all the ripe apples he once adored. With his baskets full, he turned and walked away, not once looking back. The tree stood there silently, watching his figure disappear into the distance, quietly happy. Though its heart felt empty and alone, the tree was content to have helped the boy on his journey. For the tree, love didn't require anything in return. Just a chance to give was enough. And so it remained, waiting, hoping that one day the boy would come back with the same heart as before. Many years later, the boy returned, now a grown man. His face bore lines of weariness, and his eyes were heavy with sorrow and longing. The tree joyfully swayed its branches. "My dear boy, you've come back. Are you well?" He nodded gently and said, "I have a house now, but I want to explore the world. I need a boat." The tree fell silent for a while, then softly replied, "I don't have a boat, but you may cut down my trunk and use the wood to build one." Without hesitation, the man took an axe and chopped down the tree, the very trunk that had sheltered him in childhood. When he had enough wood, he walked away quietly, never once looking back at the bare stump he left behind. Though it was now only a small part of his former self, the apple tree did not regret its sacrifice. For it, knowing the boy could continue his journey was the greatest joy. After the trunk was cut, the apple tree was left with nothing but a lonely, withered stump in the middle of the quiet garden. No longer did it have its wide canopy or tall branches to sway. Yet the tree held no anger or sorrow. Though its shape was lost, its heart was full, for it had helped the boy realize a dream. For the tree, giving was a kind of happiness. Silently, it remained where it was, waiting with quiet hope that one day the boy might return, even if only to rest upon its old stump. Many more years passed. The boy of long ago had become an old man, hair silver, back hunched, his steps slow and careful. He returned to the place of his childhood, where the old stump still stood, the only reminder of his once beloved friend. Though it was now just a weathered remnant of what once was, the tree rejoiced at his return. "My dear boy, you're back. Do you need anything?" The old man smiled gently, his voice trembling. "No, I just want a place to sit and rest." The tree replied with love, "That's perfect. My old stump is still strong enough for you to lean on." The man slowly sat down, resting his back against a familiar tree. A soft breeze blew, carrying with it the memories of youth. The apple tree felt peace, for at last the boy had returned, not to take, but simply to be there. And that, above all, was enough.